What's going on, YouTubers? The Polish Piper Nick here, and I am very white. There we go. Smoking my Peterson St. Patrick's Day pipe 2014. And get some lighting on this. No lighting can suck it. And then I'm smoking Gaslight. Now this video has nothing to do. Well, you know what? It's a ramble, and it has to do with smoking. But if you don't like hearing rambles, you can turn this off and go watch the Disney Channel or something. Very pissed off. I'm very pissed off. Hydro cigarettes, hydro pipes, hydro cigars, hydro ashes, because they're coming for you. They're coming. All right, enough of fooling around. Me and my wife went to the movies. I think it was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. And after the movies, we proceeded to go to the gas station to fill up on air in my wife's tires, and to get gas. But before we could get there, I noticed the distinct. This is at nighttime. I noticed the distinct shaped headlights in my rearview mirror. I know this because I've studied headlights in my rearview mirror for a long time. They were the headlights of a Ford Crown Victoria. And who drives Ford Crown Victorias? The police. So, isn't it funny how, like, don't lie, I know most of you, if you see cops in your rearview mirror, you get a little paranoid. Why does everybody have to be paranoid when they see cops in your mirror? I mean, you should feel safe, not paranoid. It's like it's the new thing now. Everybody's paranoid. You should feel safe. But this time, me and my wife fell victim. Well, not, Jesus Christ, I shouldn't be using the words victim. So all the lights and sirens go on. Damn, tobacco is a little moist. So, the lights go on. It's a cop, obviously. So I pull over somewhere safe. Shut the car off. Put the hazard lights on. Take my keys out. Put them on top of the roof. And hands on the steering wheel. My wife pulls out her paperwork because I was driving her car. And it's I got pulled over in my own town. So my township cop comes up, announces himself. He wants my license, registration, my paperwork, and looks at that and asks me, am I having trouble seeing the double yellow lines? I'm like, no. So he obviously must have thought I was driving drunk or whatever, but I wasn't having trouble. It's windy out. When it's a little windy, your driving can slightly be affected. And if you don't judge a turn, good enough on a slight turn, you have a tendency, to shift over the middle lines. So he asked me that. You having any trouble seeing the double yellow lines? I'm like, no. With the confused look on my face. And then he's flashing his flashlight in the car, looking in the console. Like, you been smoking? Somebody smoking cigarettes? I'm like, why would you ask if we're smoking cigarettes? Everybody smokes cigarettes. And he asked, did you flick a cigarette out of your window? And my wife says, yeah, she did. So, as he's about to proceed back to his police car, he tells me to roll down the back windows and keep them down. So, I guess he wanted to look, so he flashed his light to look, inside, looked in the back, all was clear. And we were freezing our fucking asses off because he had us rolling down. I can't just reach over the roof and pull the keys out, turn just the power on to power up the windows back up. He would have thought my phone's going off. He would have thought I was probably trying to drive off, and then he probably would have pulled his gun out and shot, but that wasn't the case. So here me and my wife are freezing our asses off because he said roll the back windows down. Even after he got done, comes back to the driver's side, and he says, all right, I'm gonna let you go on the traffic violation, the obvious crossing the double yellow lines, and I'm gonna give you giving you a ticket for the cigarette. I'm like, what? I didn't say it in front of him. The reason I couldn't give the cop shit is because the township cop, that township police department, issues me my firearm stuff. So I can't give any lip. I can't be an asshole to the cop, because then it would go back to the police department, and I would have a very hard time filing for more pistol permits or any other kind of firearms paperwork. So, this is the ticket right here, and I'm very fucking angry about this. The cop, how do I say this? He's kind of being a jerk off. Wasn't talking like really a jerk off, but more like a arrogant kind of jerk off in a slight. Smoking cigarettes in the car? Having trouble seeing the double yellow lines? Who's smoking in the car? Smoking cigarettes? You threw a cigarette out the window? Like, okay, so whatever. And this ticket for throwing a cigarette out the window is $230. I'm fucking angry. I cannot believe it. And I want to give a shout out to my boy, the Angry Cracker. Angry Cracker. He's just as angry about this shit as I am. I had no idea that you could get a ticket for throwing a cigarette out the window. Everybody does it. Everybody throws a cigarette out the window. Everybody throws cigar butts out the window. Everybody ashes their pipe out the car window. Maybe not everybody, because everybody has like a cigar holder or a cigarette holder or a pipe holder. You can just tap it in the cup in the car and fine. He's like, next time just keep it in a cup in the car. Okay. I'm gonna, oh man, hold on. Ash that. Nicotine juices, ugh. So keep it in the car. So, where was I? Lost my train of thought. So, yeah, I've been doing it all the time. My wife has been doing it all the time, and all of a sudden you get a ticket for throwing a cigarette out the window. So, whatever, we get done with that. We proceed on the way. We go to the gas station, and then the gas attendant's like, sorry, but I just mean to ask you guys if you can bum me a cigarette. I was like, okay, as long as you're above 18, that's fine, because we just got pulled over by the cops for throwing cigarette out the window. It's like, yeah, that's illegal now. There's an ordinance that was issued like just after the New Year. So I'm like, are you serious? Wow. Tell me how this makes sense. I understand it's littering. It's littering. Okay, you can't litter. But obviously, if the cop thought I had trouble seeing double yellow lines, he could have had me stepped out, taken a sobriety test, which I would have done, or he could have issued me a ticket for the traffic violation. But no, he wanted to commit highway robbery and give me a $230 cigarette ticket. Damn it, I'm really pissed off. So yeah. You have no idea how furious me and my wife are. Well, more bewildered, more shocked. Yeah, littering from vehicle. I mean, where are the cops when you really need them? When people are throwing out garbage bags, stoves, bathtubs, recliners out on the roads, the highways, the highways, shoulders. Where are the cops when that's happening? Where are the cops when there are people committing really bad traffic violations? When I don't have any tickets, don't have any points on my license, I have a clean driving record, immaculate. I'm gonna say immaculate, and I get busted for this. I've been pulled over by the state police for me doing an illegal U-turn on purpose, and I get just get a warning. But the town cops here gotta meet their quota. So this $230 ticket just paid for that cop's family's night out on the town. It's all fucking bullshit, all unfair. The people who commit the really serious offenses, they get away clean. Meanwhile, this time, a little cigarette that my wife threw out, $230. Well, I'm just letting you guys know what's happening here. Be mindful of your town. Find out your town ordinance about littering and cigarettes and cigars and pipes, ashes out the window, butts out the window. Now, I have respect for law enforcement because, they're here to do what they're here to do, but this time it just went overboard. I mean, I'm not refusing to pay this ticket. I'm going to go and fight it in court. I'm like, I want to see the ordinance. I want to know when it was issued. Was it let known to the public? Maybe they're probably not going to let it be known to the public because they just want to catch you. What kind of state are we living in when they're trying to catch you? And you obviously are a law-abiding, tax-paying, hard-working citizen. It just fucking confuses me. I mean, this is just my town here, but I don't know if other people's towns. I know some cops. I'm not bashing all cops, but this instance is just ridiculous. And I'm going to pay his ticket. I'm not going to just say I can't give him crap because my township issues me my firearm stuff, as you've heard me repeat many times. So I'm just going to get going and finish this ramble. And I'll be uploading another video tonight. And yeah. Be mindful of your town ordinances in regards to smoking and littering. Have a good night, YouTubers. The Polish Piper out.